Is our last Finance Friday of the year, and it's great to have First Ontario's Chief Operating Officer Mark Perkins back with a financial wrap-up of 2024. Before we get to some personal finances, let's start with a recap of our toy drive. You are a fantastic partner in what we do here with the CHCH toy drive, and you have some numbers to report for us.
Yeah, so a great year. We raised over $41,000, which went to help over 1,200 families and 2,600 children. So just a huge thank you for all the support of the community. A huge thank you to CHCH for being such a community leader in this space. You know, this is the 5th year First Ontario has supported CHCH in this, and you know, we couldn't be more proud or appreciative of the opportunity to partner with companies and programs like this.
And those numbers of families and numbers of children helped were both records for us as partners this year. So obviously great to see the community give back. All right, let's move into the finances. When you're closing out the year, now is it the time we start to see the beginning of a financial recovery?
So that's a big old whopping maybe. It kind of depends on who you are and what your individual circumstance is. So we know the Bank of Canada dropped rates again in December, and there's a couple of more rate cuts expected in 2025. However, there remains a lot of economic uncertainty, and the geopolitical environment remains, well, we'll say unclear. We also know this time of year it's very easy to let the merriment get carried away and you know, overspend what you maybe had planned and be carrying debt into the new year. So Canadian households have increased the household debt by 4% in 2024 to a whopping 2.5 trillion. That's trillion with a T dollars. So, you know, as we're all excited to flip the calendar to 2025, it's really important to look back at 2024 and make sure you have a handle on your financial responsibilities. So
if your maybe your New Year's resolution is to get a handle on your finances, maybe just to tidy them up, where can we start? What are some good trends or some good habits we can build in the next few days going into the new year?
Well, the viewers know I'm all about a plan. So when you take any journey, you need two things. You need to know where you're going, but more importantly, you need to know where you're starting from. So really this time of year, you know, take stock, make a plan, write all your debt down, whether it's mortgage, a car loan, a personal loan, and of course credit card debt. Write it down. Write down the effective interest rate you're paying and the amount of time you have to pay it off. Really, as you're heading into the new year, a great strategy is to try and reduce that interest amount and put more towards principal. So again, that's something you really want to focus on. You can use debt consolidation. Maybe you can roll it into your mortgage. This time of year, credit cards actually come out with promotional rates. So it's probably the only time you're ever going to hear me talk about putting a balance on a credit card. But at a 0% interest rate or 2.99% interest rate for 6 or 12 months, that can really help you tackle that principal debt.
And when some of those credit cards are 19% or higher, that can really up. Real quick, how do you fight through that uncomfortability of doing that sort of task of writing down your debts? It is something that you might not find happy to do, but how do you fight through that?
It's all about being honest with yourself, right? Any change you make in life, it can be challenging. So whether that's weight loss or whether that's financial health, you know, we all have these aspirations and these resolutions heading into the new year. Any of it takes a little, you know, TNA, time and attention. Yeah,
Mark, well put. Thanks, Mark. And don't forget, you can email your questions to FinanceFriday at FirstOntario.com. If your question or topic is selected to be covered on air, you'll receive a gift card from our friends at First Ontario Credit Union. Mark, we'll see you in 2025. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks, Louis.